Hey Timberwolves fans, Dave Benson, Jim Peterson from Target Center. We want to thank you for making us a part of your life during this last year with Timberwolves basketball. And Jim, what a season it was. It started, of course, with the outpouring of emotion following the death of Flip Saunders and a memorable night in Los Angeles as the Timberwolves opened the season with a road win. And a lot of ups and downs along the way, but there's no question this team is ending the season on a very high note.
Well, I'll remember this season, of course, for the loss of my friend Flip Saunders. There's no question about it. We've worn these pins all season long in memory of Flip. But, along with that, the great job that Flip did setting this team up for success and the young players that he was able to acquire and the growth of this young team. Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Karl-Anthony Towns, Gorgui Dieng, Shabazz Muhammad, Ricky Rubio. The young core that this team has right now, the best young core in the NBA right now, Dave. So we miss our friend Flip, but what he did for this franchise was pretty great.
Yeah, and I'll remember this team for the resiliency that they showed. You go all the way back to that game in Atlanta when they had a 34-point lead, gave it away, came back to still win the game anyway. All season long when the chips were down with this team, they found a way to at least compete and be in almost every game that they played. I know the win total is still not where a lot of fans would have liked it to be, but it's a huge step in the right direction, and you get a feeling at this time next year, come March, April, the Timberwolves are going to be playing relevant basketball games.
I'll never forget this Wolves season, which began shortly after the passing of Flip Saunders. The Wolves, playing with heavy hearts, banded together and produced back-to-back wins on the road to open the year. Ricky Rubio with his hands to the sky after the win in Los Angeles against the Lakers, certainly a memorable scene. Opening night at home and the outpouring of love and tributes to Flip on the scoreboard also stands out. Wolves dedicated this season to Flip's memory, and he would have been proud. They produced some terrific wins and some memorable moments, certainly in a win at Oklahoma City and one for the ages against the Warriors at Golden State. There is reason to believe that this team is on the road to something special right now. And I thank you for your continued support of Timberwolves basketball on Fox Sports North. We look forward to something special next fall.
This season for me, I think, was so memorable because of the youth movement of this team and all of the accomplishments of the young players and the excitement that they brought and the rookie season of Karl-Anthony Towns. Everywhere we went this year, everywhere we traveled on the road, the opposing broadcasters and media and just fans wanted to know about Karl-Anthony Towns. What is he like? What is his future? What is his potential? And asking about Andrew Wiggins and Zach LaVine. I think Tyus Jones will come along nicely too for this team. And Gorgie's still a young player, and Shabazz and Ricky Rubio has a lot of basketball life left in him. So to me, what stands out about this season is the youth movement, the talent that has emerged, and the really, really bright future that the Timberwolves organization now has thanks to some of these young players.
Hey, thank you to all the Wolf fans out there for being a part of this year. I know we started the year with heavy hearts and the passing of Coach Flip Saunders, but I think this team has really great potential. My favorite, definitely the Ricky Rubio three at the end to beat OKC at their home after they talked a little trash. But I'm so excited for the draft in June, for them to come out and see who is going to be the next piece in this Wolves team. I just want to thank you again. Hope to see you around, and go Wolves.
Thanks, fans, for sticking by this team. I know that it's been some thin years as far as wins for the Timberwolves squad, but brighter days are ahead. I think my top moment from this season is not what a lot of people would think. My top moment is watching a native Minnesotan become a first-round draft pick and have success for the Wolves. And I don't know how much success or whether Tyus Jones will be an all-star player one day. Maybe he will. But regardless, I'm just proud of the fact that I'm a Minnesota kid and I got a chance to play at this level. So to see Tyus Jones make it to this level of basketball and have some success, it makes me proud. So thanks for supporting this team. Like I said, brighter days are ahead, and keep track of Tyus Jones. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next year.